Hi guys, welcome back to Fishing the UK. So today I'm fishing back at the river Tyne. I'm right up river. It's going to be a little bit noisy today because of the traffic going past, but hopefully we're going to pick a few flounder up today. So I'll show you what setup I'm using, get baited up, hopefully we'll pick a few fish up today. I'm going to be using a 5,000 reel. On here I've got 25 pound braid and a 20 pound leader. So this is the rig I'm going to be using today. This is a simple 2-hook flapper, very short snoods on. On here we've got size 2.0 hooks, and I've got a little pop-up bead on as well. What I'm going to do with this is just clip it onto me swivel. I'm not going to be casting hard today because we don't really cast farther than this river. So I'm just going to clip that onto me swivel there. All I've got on here is some little crimp swivels. These are ideal and quick if you don't want to put beads and everything on. And then to the bottom of this rig I've got a little 1 ounce watch weight, and this just clips on the end of the rig there. So we'll get these 2 hooks baited up and get it cast out. This is the bait I'm going to be using today, frozen mackerel. It's just starting to defrost nicely now, so I'm going to cut a couple of little slivers of these off, get them on the hooks and get cast out. I like the little silver belly, it's always good to put that on. Couple of there like that. So that's all I'm going to put on. A couple of little bits, just small because I'm not expecting mega flatties up this part of the river. So all I'm going to do with this is just knit it on. Going to go through once, back through the other side, and then I'm just going to secure it with a little bit of bait elastic just to stop it sliding down the hook and masking the hook point. Doesn't have to be anything fancy or a lot, just to stop it from moving, like so. There we go, there's one baited up. Nice and easy, nothing fancy. And then my second hook I'm just going to do the same. I've tried a lot of different baits for flatties, but I find mackerel works really well for them. They seem to like it and prefer it. There we go. There's that one baited up as well. So I'll get this cast out, see if we can pick up a few fish. There we go, there's the first flounder of the day. That's the first pretty decent sized flounder from up the river here. We'll just get him unhooked. He's a bit covered in mud because obviously we've got to drag it across there. But yeah, there we go. Excellent. Absolutely buzzing. So I'm just going to head down here to release it. Handy little spot just to release the fish here. There we go, off he goes. What I'm doing when I'm casting out here is just a short little flick. You don't need to go right across the other side. Just putting it out there. And then just let that flap around in the tide. Oh, it is. Ah, I missed it. So I've just missed that bait there. I'm not going to put any new bait on. I'm just going to flick it back to the area where it was. Hopefully the fish will still be around there. So I've just switched my rig to a little ledger rig here. It's a running ledger that pulls through there. I've got a little 1 ounce ball weight on. I've got a bead here, and that's just to protect the knot there on the swivel. And on this swivel I've got a snood about 2 foot long with a size 2 hook on and a little chunk of mackerel. What I'm going to do is cast this out, let it trot along the river, hopefully pick up a few flounder like that as well. So the tide's starting to run now. You can see it's starting to flow in. So I'm just going to give this a flick slightly upriver, and then I'm just going to let it bounce around, and I'm going to feel for any bites. And then hopefully a fish will see that passing by and just grab it. There's Ant with his first flatty of the day. That's a nice one, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Lovely.
How would I end it?
No, it's nimble. You see how slippy it is? Yeah, it's like lethal. So we're just going to get this one chucked back as well. Off he goes. So you can see it's high tide now. We've fished most of the flood. We've had 2 flatties, 1 each, which isn't bad for the end of January. So I think I'm going to give it another hour or so, fish a little bit of the ebb, see if we can get 1 or 2 more. My first one. There we go. Just put me rod in the rod stand here. There we go. First flounder of the day. Lovely chunk of flatty there. Lovely. Excellent stuff. Let's get them put back, see if we can catch another one. Off he goes. So the conditions are quite rough today, but we already had one fish, so you never know, we may pick up another, but that could be a bite. So the rod I'm using is the BG 902ml. This is 9 foot long, rated 7 to 35 grams. On here I'm just using a 5,000 size reel, a 25 pound braid on. Got a little bit of mackerel here. Just going through once, through twice, and again, and then we'll go through once more. There we go. That's the circle hook baited up. So I've got a 3 foot trace today. Onto this trace I've got a watch lead or a clock lead, whatever you call it. I've got a little bead protecting it up there. So it's basically a running ledger rig. All I'm doing is just flicking it out into the surf, letting it swim about and trying to pick up a bite. It's getting washed in quite quick because I'm only using a 1 ounce weight. But we'll pull that along and then we'll get a cast back out. Let it drift along. And if I don't get a bite in a few casts, I'll move a bit further along the beach. Got one. Decent size. There we go. So this was on a little circle hook there. We'll get him on a hook and we'll get him chucked back. Lovely. Off he goes. Back out to sea.